It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. From the shotgun, handoff inside, going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Dropping back, it's Pryor. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, great job up front here in getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those 1st downs.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And there's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Tight end goes in motion. First and goal, handoff, and he'll be brought down. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple, just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
No field goal team. It's 4th and goal. QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt them, and they did for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking deep on the scramble. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Back to pass. It's Pryor. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Davidson. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field. It's Pryor. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The running back here on a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Now the pass rush gets home.
You know, when you hang in a pocket past 4 or 5 seconds, your internal clock has to be telling the quarterback it's probably closing time for the pocket. You don't have to force it downfield, but you can't stay in here.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Breaks an open space. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to throw. It's Pryor. Caught by the receiver. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Pass caught.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Testing the right side here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Pryor. It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
He gets loose. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Look at the pass here on second down. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Dropping back, it's Pryor. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Pryor. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. To the air. It's Pryor. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Pryor. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Running out of time in the pocket. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He'll look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Simmons. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the runner takes off to his right. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, everything was going so well for these guys on this drive, and all of a sudden it feels like they've hit a big wall here. Big-time sack there on second down, and now bring up 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of play call this coordinator comes up with.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this first down now on 4th down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
To throw, it's Pryor. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Great move there. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Pryor. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left, and it's a comeback route. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback.
Here he goes. He has first down yardage at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. And then first down right back to the running game. He's got the 40. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. Wide open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Offense facing second and goal. Defense showing blitz here. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Looking to pass. It's Pryor. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, first and goal. Can they punch it in? First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Launching run to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. Knocks that one right down the middle. That puts him in the lead in the final couple of minutes.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Nittany Lions enter the final minute here, expecting to just run the clock out. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds his man. It's Lewis. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Pryor. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.